Alright guys, how's it going? It is Friday, the 2nd of August 2019 and you're watching KopTalk.tv. Alright. Fucking hell. Getting too old for this shit. How's it going guys? Hey, talking, how old, I don't even know how old I am. I think I'm 45 on September 13th. Alright, so I expect a card, alright? And a present. I know what you're thinking, well, you must have had a big fucking paper out. I did actually. Yeah, go on to Google Maps, right, Street View, and put Box Hill, Scarborough, right. I did a paper round up there, and Sundays were fucking killer. Do you know why? Them newspapers on a Sunday were like that thick. Honestly, if you did a paper round, I want to know. And did you ever do Sunday morning? Jesus Christ, I used to get my mum to take me round on a Sunday in car. You know what I'm saying? That won't surprise you, will it? Me being the prime example of an athlete and that. So I asked recently if you wanted the dates at the beginning of the video. You know, like I do my videos and I open it with, hey, right guys, it's Friday and all that, yeah? Did it again. And you guys said you want the date to stay in, so we'll do that. They say apparently it's part of what you're used to. Alright, so that'll stay. I've been having trouble with recording videos with QuickTime on my Mac. Since the latest operating system update, after about 9 or 10 minutes it freezes and my face is like that on the screen in front of me. I go fucking mental when that happens. But I've updated it, and I'm a mug. I paid like 20 or 30 quid to buy some software that fixes everything. That obviously won't fix it. So today's the first day I'm trying again to hope that my videos don't freeze on me. Because when they freeze, I just feel like smashing the place to smithereens. You know what I'm saying? So I think I did it a couple of days ago. I was recording one for DKB.TV. It crashed, and I was furious, and I just couldn't face it yesterday. So let's see how it goes. And if there's no break in the video, if it's not two videos split together, you'll know it went okay. If we exceed 10 minutes, which I'm sure we will, you know what I'm like when I start waffling. So guys, the transfer window will close next week. We're approaching deadline day. You know, if you've spoke to me about transfers, you know, throughout the summer, I've always thought that we would recruit during the transfer window, and that I thought that we would be happy with that. I did an editorial a few days ago saying I still think there's a possibility of that. Well, I've got to admit, you know, I'm a bit squeaky bum about it. It's a difficult one because, you know, we don't want to see money just being spent for the sake of spending. And whenever like someone wants to have a go at you about it, saying, "Yeah, we won the Champions League last year, and you want hundreds of millions spent, are you dickhead?" No, we're not wanting hundreds of millions spent. What we want to do is just see a bit of show of it, you know, real intention. That's what I do. The European champions, you know what I mean? We don't fuck around. You know, we go out there and we improve, like Man City improve. Man City win the league, they win every fucking thing, but they still want to improve. And I haven't seen them spend 100 million this summer, do you know what I mean? But they're still, you know, finding acquisitions and improving the squad, as Rafa Benitez would call it. Now, my opinion is, this is what I think is going to happen, guys. First of all, before I say what my opinion is about what's going to happen, for whatever my opinion's worth, I do believe that the manager, Jurgen Klopp, I still don't do anything. You know, I do the like fantastic and character for Brendan Rodgers, and what do I do for Rafa? You know, for sure, and all that, and squad. I still need some for Klopp, don't I? Do you know what I mean? Help me out. I need to pay him a bit more attention. I think the manager. He does this a bit, doesn't he? When he's was that Steven Gerrard used to do that all the time when he was being interviewed, wasn't it? Klopp does maybe I don't know. We need to come on, guys. Where you body experts out there, body language experts, let me know what he does and says. So I think the manager has the resources. I believe there's money there. Maybe not as much money as, you know, our rivals, Manchester City, for example, and that I found it very strange that the manager has come out several times, you know, over the last few weeks to say we can't compete with Man City and the hundreds of millions that they spend and stuff like that, which has prompted today, I think, I just saw something a few moments ago. The Manchester City's chief operating officer has hit back at Jurgen Klopp over comments about their spending power, and he said saying us, PSG, Real Madrid and Barcelona always invest £200 million is not correct. So basically the manager's had I think in the past people would have looked at it and said, is that the manager trying to get a message out to the fans? He's not being backed and all that. I don't think so. I think he's happy. I don't think there's a suggestion of that. I think he's maybe just been a bit of a realist. I'm not sure though. I don't know. It's just unusual. I don't get. You find me a football manager that doesn't want to better his squad. Do you know what I mean? So you could turn around and say the squad's fine. We did this last year. The squad's fine, Dunk. So my argument to that would be, well, we've lost a couple of players. So you might have injuries. And that we know that we need some cover for the left side. And do you know what? In fairness, it's difficult to buy players that maybe not guaranteed a starting place and stuff like that. But we are the European champions, And I think that what the problem is that I think that the manager has two players, two targets that he could, if he wanted to, bring in. But I believe, my opinion, and this is what I've heard people say, is that because we are Liverpool, that the valuations surrounding those players are inflated. And we can argue, companies say, it's a couple of million, just get it fucking paid. Yeah? Well, maybe it's not a couple of million, maybe it's 10, 20, 30 million on top of what the manager thinks those players are worth. I think that is the situation this summer. I genuinely do. I think that we've had every intention of strengthening the squad, but I do think that we just don't want to be ripped off. Simple as that. So, my thoughts have always been, over the last few weeks or months, maybe not months, is that the manager would leave it late into the window. Brinkmanship. Holding clubs saying, we want this, we're not moving. If they want rid of a player, their arse starts to collapse a little bit near deadline day, maybe the price will come down. That is one possibility, one tactic. There is, of course, a risk there. You might not, we're up to 7 minutes, will it cut out soon? There is a risk there, and another club could, that's Rafa club, another club could step in. I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is, right, my opinion has been that we always wanted to strengthen. My opinion has been that we would possibly do business late in the window. It's getting very late now, so what I think is going to happen, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say to you. What I think is going to happen is this. I think we will make at least one cheeky bid right at the death of this transfer window. Right? Now, a lot of fantasists and Liverpool fans believe this shit every year. We're going to move at the last minute, right? I don't say that. Usually we approach the end of the window, I think, it's done. But it wouldn't surprise me if we made a cheeky bid or a number of cheeky bids right at the death, right? Now, I'm going to say it, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we made a move for Philippe Coutinho, yeah? Now, earlier this week, there was rumours out here in Spain that Liverpool were mooching around, having a little sniff around and that, with the possibility of a 2-year loan deal. Seen this mentioned before by the British media, maybe a month or two ago, I'm not sure, you'd have to go and look. If you Google Coutinho 2-year loan deal, you'll probably see it come up. Now then, that's been mooted out here, right? Because there's been nobody stepped up to Barcelona and offered them hard cash. No one's offered, because they want 110 million or something like that. Wanting and getting is two different things, of course. So you can see why, Klopp, Liverpool wouldn't want to pay that sort of money. But it seems like Barcelona want rid of him. And if he was moved out, they would maybe be, freeze up wages for additional deals and all sorts of shit and all that. 9 minutes long. So it wouldn't surprise me if we made a late move for him on some kind, maybe a loan thing or something. People were saying, we're still owed money from that. There was a report that we were owed 20 million, but only a few weeks ago, more credible sources said that we were owed less than 5 million, probably around 4 million, and that was to do with bonuses and performance-related conditions anyway. So I wouldn't, it's not like that's going to make any difference to a hard bid. We know the manager likes him. The manager's commented about him, which is unusual, I think. The manager's commented about him, said he would be a great addition to any squad. But again, money, too costly. I suppose it depends how desperate Barcelona are to get rid of him. They can't let him be. They can't sell him for next to nothing because they look idiots. You know, it'd be embarrassing. So does the same apply to a loan? Anyway, don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Right now, you know, if you said to me, is something going to happen? I'd say I have absolutely no idea. How would I know? I'm not no Twitter ITK. You know, I'm not as important as that. Do you know what I mean? I'm just a fat Liverpool fan, just trying to entertain you people and having, you know, a bit of discussion. You know what I'm saying? No idea. What's this notification on here? It's my Instagram. Duncan Oldham, join me. Twitter, Duncan Oldham. Facebook, Dunk, DUNKOLDHAM, join me. Alright, you know what I'm saying? Let's be friends. We're family. Most of us are, aren't we? Most of you that watch my videos like me. I think there's a few out there that maybe don't, but, you know, never mind them. What was I going to say? I'm throwing myself off now. Yeah, so anyway, look, let's get back to the serious biz. You would think, I think if you're honest, you would think right now at this stage, 11 minutes, it hasn't frozen. You would think right now at this stage that Liverpool won't do any business. Right? Normally I would think that. And I think there's quite a bit of me, look guys, there's quite a bit of me still left. I've lost 6.5, nearly 7 stone, I can't remember. But there's still a long way to go. You would think that probably something wouldn't happen now, but I've just got this feeling that they might try something, you know, maybe even a bit insulting to a holding club. They might even make a move for a player right at the end. Maybe Coutinho, maybe somebody else, all right? That even Liverpool don't think will be entertained. You know, like, well, we're going to try it on. We're going to try it on. Do you know what I'm saying? And let's see what happens. So it's whether or not you hear about it. That's the other thing. You know, will we get to hear about it? Now, like I was saying, there were suggestions over here earlier this week that, I think it was around Tuesday, that Liverpool had inquired about a 2-year loan deal for Coutinho. The thing is, I never saw that filter back to the British media or anyone credible this time. So maybe it's not even worth mentioning. I'm only telling you that because I'm out here and that's sort of like mooted in the media and stuff like that. But I don't know. Do you think anything's going to happen? I mean, I would like to have seen I'd like to have seen the squad, you know, improved, guys. You know, you can bang on as much as you want and say, we don't need to improve the squad. We don't need to. We've got a great team. That's like saying that every player in the team and on the bench can't be improved. All right? We know they can. We know our best players are. You've seen what we were like in pre-season, you know, without our major stars or whatever. You can always improve. And I don't believe that it's always about having to spend hundreds of millions. You know, there's been some good little transfers this summer. So I do think the manager is being supported. I think the money is there if he wants to enter the market. I don't think there's any problems with that. And if the manager has chosen that he does not want to pay over the odds for a couple of players that he's identified, is maybe willing to bide his time, then we have to respect that. We have to respect that and see what happens, you know. But we can debate it, and that's the whole thing, isn't it? Is exchanging debates. You don't have to agree with me, I don't have to agree with you, whatever. It would be a pretty boring world if we all agreed with each other. But from my point of view, I think it wouldn't surprise me. It's a sentence that I've been saying quite a lot recently. It wouldn't surprise me if that happened. But are we really going to sign Philippe Coutinho before the deadline? I wouldn't put money on it. But it wouldn't surprise me if we went in with a cheeky, almost insulting bid, even if, you know, like a loan move or something. But, you know, there are other players that have been linked with us. You know, there's talk of, you know, we obviously need a left-sided defender, talk of us chasing like a versatile defender, a more attack-minded player. There is a particular, you know, forward hitman, if you like, in Germany that continues to be linked with it. I don't like to go on about names and stuff like that because then people quote me and go, "Oh, you said this," you know. But there is, you know, that's in the news again today. Who we know that Klopp likes, but yeah, I'll leave that. I don't know. What's the point of the video? Right, I'll tell you what the point of the video is. The point of the video, guys, is that even at this later stage of the window, I still think that we could possibly try it on. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. Normally at this stage of the window I'd be saying, nah, it's done and dusted, like, you know, we're done. But there's just something. It wouldn't surprise me if we did something towards the end of the window. But it's probably more likely to be a cheeky bid or two, just to try our chances, and then we'll just have to see what happens. Simple as that. So you let me know what you think. What I think I'll do is I think I'm going to do a live stream on YouTube. What's this? I got another message. I think we will do a live stream on transfer deadline day on here, which means you'll be able to look at my chubby cheeks all day. All day. Do you fancy that? Would you like that? Or have some of you got lives and have to go to work and places like that? But I'm thinking of doing one. I'm thinking of doing a stream all day. Not so much just because I think, anything to do with Liverpool in particular. I just think that it's always interesting, something to talk about. It's always nice to talk with you guys, and obviously Jim White will be raging in the background over there on the television. So that's it. So let me know what you think about. Do you think that's it? Are we done on the transfer front? It's just, I've got to be honest, I found it very disappointing, and I would say it's been a disappointing window if we don't do anything. And I'm not one of those supporters that's like, go out and spend 100 million, go and do this. I just find it a bit strange that the European champions have not really done anything. I know we've signed some promising youngsters, and that is fantastic. But I just think that there's always room for improvement. There's always room for improvement. But you don't sign for the sake of it. If the manager believes that his squad is good enough, then who am I to question that? Anyway, that's it. I'm done. And the video was 70 minutes long and it didn't crash, so maybe that's a positive. So I'm going to try and churn some videos out. I will be doing some content for DKB.TV today. I recorded you a brilliant video the other day. Got to 9 minutes, 10 minutes, and it cut out. And I wanted to smash this place to smithereens. I really did. So I'm gonna go to DKB.TV and do some content over there, guys. If you enjoy my videos, please do support me by subscribing to DKB.TV. The information's in the video description below this video on YouTube. And of course, if you become a KopTalk member, I'll love you forever, and you get DKB.TV included free with that. Okay, right, guys. Have a fantastic weekend. Be safe. Stay away from women that are causing all the fucking problem. If you're going out, if you're in town, on a night out, Saturday night, it's like in England, and the women are like, he's fucking looking at me, oh, that's me ex. Oh, just fucking get away. Just get away, because they're more trouble than they're fucking worth, honestly. And keep something on it and all. You don't want that dropping off, you know what I'm saying? You don't want any fucking kids either. I was a dad at fucking 17, 18, you know what I'm saying? It's alright saying I'll pull out, but when you're at that fucking... You know what I'm saying, guys? It kind of ruins it a little bit. What are thoughts? How old am I now? 44. 44, behaving like I'm 14. Yeah. Good. I like it. I like my little bubble. Right, guys. I love you. I'll leave you. And I'll speak to you real soon, I hope. Alright.